Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass here, and welcome back to Devotion. Previously, we got some glimpses into this family's life, just before we were forced to take a little dip. Baga! Looks like we managed to avoid drowning. Looks like I'm to collect some papers. I'm assuming. 1985. 1980. Well, inventory's empty, so... I'm assuming this is 1986, okay. So, when the game is over, I'll see what notes I've collected, whether or not I collect them all. And I'll kind of put together a plot in my head. I feel like this is very much an investigatory plot, because, like, look, here, lore. Collect fragments of the past, traverse into a flawless present. Interesting. Now, this looks like it's a dead end. So we're gonna turn around. And after I turn around, there may be a ghost there, so everyone be ready. No, we're fine. Hurry! Okay, we're fine. Ooh. Hub level. Well, we'll start in order. 1980. August 8th, 1980. Looks like some kind of gathering. There's a lot of shoes here. Or it's just some, like, artsy thing. Listen, chairs. They're playing mahjong. Yeah, it was, like, a party? I hesitate to say party, but... that kind of, like, changes the meaning of it. Household guardian ceremony. Ooh. They got fish. They got some pork stomach. Some chicken. They got that soup going on. Wife's notes and to-do list. A Jade Emperor deity assigns a pair of household guardians. A husband and wife demigod couple to watch over a family's home. Before moving in, a welcoming ceremony must be performed for the guardians to ensure a family's health, fortune, and peace. Fish, chicken, pork belly. Lunch, sweet rice balls, radish, a symbol of luck. Soda, rice cake, red envelopes, incense, spirit money, liquor, rice wine, apples, pineapples, ceremony use. Preparation, clean, spray yin yang water, attach red paper to furniture, spread coins in room corners, put token in water jug. Make sweet white balls or guests. Build new cooking essentials must be finished by afternoon. It's kind of hurt my eyes, I know. That's not helping. Oof. I feel like I'm still a little post-dizzy from all that. So as far as culturally, this is a pretty good game. And I mean, to the developers, this is technically not a cultural game. This is just like it's just them. So I hesitate to like. I don't like using that word in this situation. It's not like someone's trying to purposely kind of like research and make something. It's just they are just making something. Connect the dots. Kiki has her crown, choosing her dress. She's ready to shine on stage. Sure, there's a lot of clickables here. Red shoes. To Li Fang. Are you doing well? I'm glad you received your letter. Your friends in the business were sad to hear of your decision to leave the movie industry. Remember when we were younger, us showbiz sisters made a promise to fly high together. But after you started a family, reality cut that dream short. As your good friend, I understand your predicament, and I can't but guess that your family's decision to sell their ancestral home must merely be a temporary fix to a deeper problem. Please remember that we will always support you no matter what you do. You're welcome to come back at the same time. We wish you and your family peace and prosperity. Money problems? This might be a case of, like, strong nostalgia and regret from the past. Vinyl record. Lady of the Pier. This hole, it was made for me. Silent Hill, the room up in here. Make noise? You were the ghost all along.
Mei Shin, 不要吵爸爸。
I should pay attention. See if there's any drinking problems or anything dramatic like that. Passwords on my favorite picture. Before I... Well, you just made this place all scary, huh? Teosugu Wan Yin, Spirit Serpent. According to legend, it happened in a small village south of Fujian. There once lived a poor farmer whose son was too frail to work in the fields. Instead, he was sent to a Buddhist temple to train as a novice monk. Gradually, he became stronger, and occasionally journeyed home to assist his farmer tend to their crops. When they were working in the fields, he came upon a massive striped snake. Apprehensive at first, they approached it slowly, but soon came to understand that it bore them no malice. It would drive away pests like insects and mice, guaranteeing the farmer a good harvest for many successive years. Everything's been torn up here. Yeah, that's where the father was. Mr. Du Fengyo, your screenplay of Lives Outlived has been rejected by 6 directors. I suggest you drop that fruitless obsession and seriously consider coming up with a new script. If any offense has been taken, I beg your forgiveness. Sounds like his script writing was failing. Camera stand. So we've already changed timelines.
丈夫的事业不顺遂，但习惯还是很奢侈，总是吃着大鱼大肉，梦想着可以翻身。我该怎么办？该怎么劝她务实一点？其实呢，小雨，人是很难改变的。承认挫败对她来说太难了，她宁可假装光鲜亮丽，还没收拾好行李，就急着邀亲朋好友来炫耀新房子。都几点了？她在那床上呼呼大睡，指着你在又小又挤的厨房。
Ouch.
收拾他们喝完的酒杯，比起你，似乎他更宝贝自己的面子，不是吗
？Yes, there is a money issue. Trophies, books, crumpled papers, flower pot note. I've turned my deepest misery into a comforting flower. There's a person here. Person quotation marks. We're missing some articles here. Couple of them. Pricing retires from Spotlight to devote life to family. Gong Li Fong says for what entertainment business. Recent movie The Flooding Favorites premieres on big screen. Panned by Craig's next wife for being extremely anticlimactic and having a poor script. Now, I'm not sure if there's a Metroidvania aspect where we go into other places and bring back information or stuff. So, let's investigate another area just to have curiosity. I want to make sure I'm not going to walk into a dead end. It would be interesting if there is this little Metroidvania thing going on. More of a Zelda thing, actually, because it's like a self-contained dungeon. Oh boy. August 23rd. And that's what I need. Locked suitcase. Mei Shin travel guide. Mei Shin's been sulking in a room, says we can't go on a trip anymore. Could you go and read Mei Shin her favorite storybook? Maybe they ran out of money. Husband's face always blocked out. Why is there a bowl of pills? This is a mess. Just like my soul. I have no idea how the Arowana is still alive. Drawing animation based on the wine poem. Shoes, a crown, and red dress are the basic elements of a superstar. So right now we have shoes. I feel like the devotion part is like, oh yeah, like it's some more things like devotion to family and devotion to like spouse and everything. But like I said, they mentioned religion, and I guess that's, I'm assuming as things just kind of got worse, he started going more into the superstition and religious aspects, which, you know, there's a lot in Asian culture, like, oh, if we do this, and we'll have good luck, and we do that, or this is bad luck, that's a good omen, that's a bad omen. There's a lot of that, like, you're not really supposed to adhere your entire life to it, but some do. Like Thailand, for example, I know it was, like, one thing, like, one time my aunt, had to track down an elephant she could walk under to, like, fix her luck and have, like, a good marriage, stuff like that. So, my beloved child, this one will follow you, sweet and ripe, brewing in the pot, numbers through blessings, wishing your silhouette embraced by silk, wishing your hair illuminated by stars, wishing your steps admired by all. So wait patiently, time mold you to illustrious jewel. This is a type of game I feel like might get disregarded as kind of a PT Layers of Fear kind of clone. And gameplay-wise, yeah, it's very similar on its gameplay structure, but it's not really, I don't feel like it's a true spooky horror. It's spooky, but it's not like, it's not quite trying to scare you as much, those games. I feel like this game is a pretty good cultural, I use that word again. This is a pretty good, like, it's like about family, you know what I mean? So far, it's got a very grounded story and premise. We'll see that changes, but usually these are things like the, you know, like, oh, the husband's crazy, you think he's like a serial killer or something. And this just seems like he just ran out of money and things just became really abusive. Or, I'm assuming, maybe not. And the daughter got sick and it was just too much stress. My family do Mei Shin. There are 3 people in the family, my father, my mother, and I. My mother's a housewife who likes to sing while she's cooking. My mother used to be a famous star. Every song she sings sounds perfect. My father was a screenwriter. He writes a lot of words every day. He often works late and I can't bother him when he works. My mother will scold me. Although I'm sick and can't go to school often, Mom and Dad always take care of me at home. My mom says if I get better, I'll be able to play outside more often. I love my mom and dad. I wish for us to have a healthy and loving life. Because here it seems like the thing is... No, not dolls! Speaking of game trying to be spooky, it seems like it's this thing where both people kind of gave up their life to have the kid, whether, you know, it's like a shotgun wedding or not. And when you're like in financial straits and the kid is dying, it's kind of like what's the point of your life and what's holding your marriage and life together? I feel like that's maybe kind of the point. Yeah, our husband's blocked out of all of these. Now, he could have murdered all of them or done something like that. We'll see. Could have snapped. He's never a Guan Yin one. Sacrifice. However, nothing good lasts forever. 1 year, the novice monk suddenly fell victim to an illness. It ravaged his body and soul. He could not eat for days. His health declined rapidly, but the village doctors were stumped. The farmer could do nothing but worry endlessly. At this time, the snake abruptly appeared and said to the farmer, I am a spirit serpent 1,000 years of age. Since your child's birth, I have witnessed his resolve, his great sense of duty and filial piety. His virtuousness outshines even my own. Let me help him through this troublesome bout. Heed my instructions. My flesh and blood, brewed into medicinal wine, shall remedy his condition instantly. The great spirit serpent delivers a fatal bite unto himself, offering his body to the ever grateful farmer. Is this why you put the snake in the wine? Let's take a quick peek around before I bail out. Yeah, I think we are supposed to go between these areas, though. Dousing my candles. Oh, Daddy lies. Big liar. Can't trust Daddy. Ooh. So now they got out of here. We'll check out 1986 for a bit. Oh, it's alright. It was Guan Yin. Comfort all beings, ease all suffering. That sounds like either evil or something for cold. Photo, but for nothing can be made out of it. Keep the shot couldn't come out well. Wish I could have retaken it. Okay, it's a camera. So it is a thing where we have to go to different timelines to get to the things we need. Ascendance. The farmer turned the snake's body into medicinal wine as directed by the serpent. Susie drank the medicine, the novice monk recovered completely. At this time, Sigu Guan Yin descended upon the countryside. Guan Yin had seen the spirit serpent's virtuous steed. Though it was mere beast, Guan Yin was impressed by the serpent's ultimate sacrifice, and so bestowed upon the serpent the title of guardian. Henceforth, whenever Guan Yin helped its sins into the world, this type of servants always followed close behind. They put a lot of effort in this game.
希望你可以继续加油。第一个小朋友呢，已经连续卫冕4次了，每一次都带给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》呢，其实相当不容易。我当评审10几年来，第一次听到小朋友来演唱，还唱得这么的好。两个人的实力确实是在伯仲之间，难分胜负。
好的，休息一下，进广告，广告回来就好。
挑战者小朋友呢，歌声相当的优美，情绪也相当的投入，尤其是码头姑娘最困难的几个地方呢，都感觉不到杜美心。
So were they banking on the daughter?
真的是相当的不容易，希望你可以继续加油。
See, they don't have to fish anymore at this point.
每次都带给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》呢，其实相当不容易。我当评审10几年来，第一次听到小朋友来演唱，还唱得这么的好。两个人的实力确实是在。
Oh no, I feel like the urn. At first, I thought the urn was part of the puzzle, but I think they actually were using it.
挑战者小朋友呢，歌声相当的优美，情绪也相当的投入。
They started letting her just draw on the walls. It's actually kind of it's ruining the walls, but it's kind of cute.
希望你可以继续加油。第一个小朋友已经连续卫冕4次了，每次都带给我们很大的惊喜。今天所演唱的《寻寻觅觅》其实相当不容易。我当评审10几年来。
My dream, doing Mei Shin. My dream is to become a child star because my mom is a superstar. When she sings, I sing along, and Daddy and Mommy say I sing very well. I hope I can sing to everyone on TV one day, so I go to singing class every week. I often participate in singing competitions. My father says as long as I work hard, everyone will be able to hear me sing. Also, when I go out and play with my parents, they're always so busy every day. When I grow up, I'll take them out for all fun time. So... Oh no.
You 你看，我把旗袍找出来了，洗一洗应该还能穿吧。赖导他答应了，他说现在还来得及加个角色。
什么意思？
啊，不是说过了吗？房租、水电都快没着落了，要想办法啊。
这样家里怎么办？小孩不顾了吗？ 你怎么那么自私啊？
不是嘛？家里不会怎么样啊，家里我还是会顾啊。好，我再去跟他说，不去就是了。
The child has a nervous tic while they were doing their homework.
可是你是有什么好生气的？我就只是想要帮忙而已啊。
钱我会处理。
See, as soon as they start talking, it starts stressing out the child.
什么叫做男人的事？你算什么男人啊？你整天窝在家里，好手好脚不出去工作，写那么多，还不就赚那几个钱？拜托你现实一点好不好？你那种剧本现在已经没有人想要拍了。
好了，不要再扯这些了，我现在不想听。你如果不乱花钱的话，现在不会变成这样。
我乱花钱，怎么不看看你自己啊？你买那一台那么贵的相机做什么？给谁看啊？有事没事就买那些手表、茶壶，还有那一条贵的要命的鱼。
够了没？
I thought so. The fish.
供养观音的功德金。
Like, everyone are cheap.
一包一包的在给，你要不要连菜钱都给他算了？
你莫名其妙，搞清楚，要是他的保佑，今天累积的病会好吗？你给我闭嘴！
好啊，钱都给观音好了，全家人都跟你一起喝西北风好了。为了家里的开销，你知道我跟我妈拿了多少钱？你说有多丢脸？
丢脸！穿这样出去抛头露面，我就不丢脸吗？
你做什么？你干嘛？还我！
It's not even scary. This is just sad and real. So before the cutscene hit, I was actually about to say, I guess they actually did do a ritual. Because you notice there's no hospital stuff here. That was only when Mei Shin's in the baby kind of doll form. So she did recover, and she did become a singer. But that apparently did not change things. So it seems like it's the husband's fault in this situation. But it's probably like a collapse of overall communication in general in the family. As people can't accept that their dreams are doomed. Oh man, that has the Queen Pound dress. Oh, you know why? I'm wondering if the reason things are shifting is because of feng shui. I wonder if it's supposed to be something where they were shifting the furniture around because he got more superstitious over time. I feel like this was also supposed to be a thing where the wife is also maybe somewhat obsessed with her old glory. Because she keeps like the house is almost nothing but her portraits from her like celebrity days. Well, we need that for a puzzle. Commercial. I noticed the TV kind of like freezes up my game a little bit. This game had like some launch bugs where it was unplayable on Windows 7, which I'm on. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. It was fixed, but how fixed? Who knows? Mei Shin? Don't jump scare me now, Donner. There's the tiara we need. Eyes are bleeding out. All of them are. Yeah, this ain't good.
我们卫冕者的分数是80、85、81分，粉末净水中完全分解网购。
现在换给每小朋友上台表演唱歌。
Wonder if she gave in to the stress. Lovers quarrel and Du Fing Young Wang Li's Fang's rocky relationship. Personalized clash. East side multiple events alone. Remember star Li Fang's prodigy out of luck. Child star doing Mei Shin loses winning streak. Drops out Sunday showing. Viewers concerned about Mei Shin's future prospects. Child actor thing, actress stuff never works out. Well, anyway. Let's put the camera up on here. Her favorite photograph. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was at the piano. He was like, I wish I could take it again.
看前面咯。你不是要送一首歌给爸爸？
Maybe we were playing Mei Shin. I thought it was the father, but I may be wrong. I wonder if I can go back to that photo. Maybe it's different. It's like a weird time warp thing. Let's do time warp. Was it always so dark out here?
你等一下，他好像在听。
Mother-in-law's letter to my beloved daughter Li Fang. Marriage is the process of growth and learning. Disputes between husband and wife are inevitable. Your father and I have also walked this path. Life can be messy, relationships are rag, but with old age you begin to foster acceptance. If you choose to leave and come home, however, the word will certainly get around. As a celebrity, no doubt you will know how damaging gossip can be. Your child is still young and needs to have a proper family. I urge you to reconsider your rash decision and think of her well-being. I know he can be stubborn sometimes, but you don't have to clash with him on every little thing. Let bedroom quarrels stay in the bedroom. Minor disputes can always be taken care of civilly outside. Yeah, see, like, it's inherently just like a real story. And there's some aspects here of both, I'd say both normal households and maybe Eastern households in particular. Especially with the... Eastern households are kind of a funny, at least the traditional one. It is a patriarchal structure where the man does have a lot of power, but the wife also usually has a lot of power and controls money. And there is like a cliche like, oh, Asian women are very subservient, and that's really not true at all. If you've grown up in Asia, you know the moms are very tough. So I feel like there's some situation here where there is that patriarchal side where the father is like, I need to like fulfill my dream, and I gotta bring home money. You know, it's the pride, and etc., etc. And then the mom is obviously no slouch, a celebrity. She's very tough. She cares about the daughter. So they're butting horns here. Overall, it is the father's fault, it looks like. I'm trying to remember where that photo was. I think it was in the other timeline. This wasn't here before. Full correspondence drill number 2. It's boring at home. The same stuff keeps playing on TV, but I'm sick of, so I can't go to school. I've been to so many doctors, but I'm still not feeling well. I have to write my journal because my classmates do too. They have to feed daddy's arowana fish. It must be sad being stuck in this fish tank. Just like me in my house. This was when she was sick all the time. Mei Shin. She's like in a bubble, see? She can't go out and play with the other kids. What is going on? Oh, she killed the fish. God, it's like a Disney ride from hell. Can I go back on the point I was going on before? With the whole family structure thing. So aside from her being a celeb, I could tell from the mother's letter, like, yeah, it's good they try to work it out, but also it's a situation where that happens in some of these families where, like, I've seen it before. Where the situation is probably doomed, but there's such a strong, you gotta keep face in public with family and gossip, whatever culture, that they'll sometimes they'll work it out, and that's why Asian families are very strong, because they do like go the everywhere for them rather than divorcing on a bat. But other times they'll ride a death ride to the very end, the disastrous results. So it's just a catch-22 of the culture. I mean, it is what it is. Take pills.
每
Uh
天
oh.
东西还是很蠢，他又很用，妈给的维他命他都不吃。至少他今天有乖乖把医生开的胃药都吃光了。哎，怎么所有的药都不见了？
She's been dumping in the fish tank. See, I'm the fish. I die. That was kind of like the perspective of the fish of what was going down in the family. God, that's grim. Oh, fisheye. There goes a $5,000 fish. Before I come in and put everything in there, I'm gonna explore a little bit more. School correspondence number 3. Saturday, June 15, 1985. It's the weekend. Dad said that if I took my medicine, he would take me out to play. But he was lying again. I really took my medicine. I was good today, but Mom and Dad still lied to me. Dad brought a bunch of vitamins, but I don't want to take any. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't make me better. We were supposed to go out and play, but we didn't. And Dad always lies. I don't want any vitamins. It doesn't make me better. We were supposed to go out and play, but we didn't. Dad always lies. I won't take any more. I won't. I won't. I wonder if it ends at number 33, or if that's just the latest one we found. Oh, hi. Anything new in here? Mei Shin. Where she was keeping the... Oh, it's one of these. I used to play with these as a kid. No, no. Nope. Okay. There we go. You win! Suitcase key. Don't chase me now. Ah, look, there's a little yogurt drink. Flowers and Love. Mei Shin always requests to read this to her at bedtime. That cover's signed. You want me to read the book to you? I think the whole game is going to be structured around the sub. Actually, I don't really see much else we can add. Huh. That's cute.
咻咻咻！爸爸来打猎了。今天森林里出现了一只好大好大的山猪，爸爸的弓箭准准命中山猪的脚，山猪好生气，它冲了过来，用力把爸爸撞倒了。回家后，小女儿莎莎不眠不休地照顾爸爸，但是爸爸的身体总是好痛好痛，帮爸爸擦药、喝汤都没有用。躺在床上好多天好多夜，爸爸的病都好不起来，莎莎难过的睡不着了。她决定 要出门寻找治好爸爸的方法。莎莎翻山越岭，到了丰饶神的宫殿。丰饶神的宫殿是一座金色的大房子，在森林的正中央，大门就开着，只要是森林的居民都可以自己进去。莎莎说：“求求你，治好我爸爸的病。”丰饶神说：“这是一种神奇的花，只要它盛开，再严重的病痛都会痊愈哦。”丰饶神给了莎莎一颗种子，但是你得用最珍贵的东西灌溉它。丰饶神说。莎莎心想，爸爸有说过，全世界最珍贵的神水就在天空树上。莎莎启程了，她走出丰饶神的宫殿，她来到小森林，一路向前。
This is a pretty cool sequence. Look at that. Look at that. That's Kino. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna chuck this apple in someone's face. Chubby bear! Bear, turn yourself into a bridge. I'm getting another apple, I'll throw it across. And then I'll make a bridge bear. You'll just have to grin and bear it. Oh god, it really is a bear bridge. Hey, free apple. I feel like that was an optional scene. Because I didn't have to go back for the bear. I was just curious. How about I just convince him to play nice? Maybe go out and see a movie. Or no, you know, I'm just gonna play Mario. I got it. I'll take both deer horns, antlers, and I'll convince them I'm also a deer, and then I'll beat them in their own Mortal Kombat. I'm a deer. How you doing? See you over at Charlie's later. See, I think it's a situation where, like I said, it is a family that loved each other. It's just there's just too much things collapsing at once that just kind of went downhill. Like, I don't know if the father murdered everyone. We don't know if there's like some dark twist, or maybe there was just a suicide. We'll see. I'm gonna label the situation as this is a family where just life was just unfortunate. Hey you want this? Nope, I'm just gonna use the block you and then like have you get eaten. Hey, free caterpillar. Just draw some chocolate in. Well, I throw the caterpillar to the ground and so it dies from falling.
怎么会？神水竟然早就已经干掉了，没有最珍贵的水，就没有办法让花开了。爸爸不忍心看莎莎这么难过，把她叫来床边，告诉她：“没事了，没事了，爸爸只是要睡着了。只要你好好的，爸爸什么都不怕。”莎莎难过的哭了，她的眼泪滴在泥土上，渐渐的，土里冒出嫩芽，嫩芽长出枝叶，枝叶开出花苞，花苞绽放成一朵美丽的郁金香。原来，女儿就是她最珍贵的东西。爸爸的病好了，为了感谢丰饶神，父女两人一起把花种到土里。山坡上开了好多好多的郁金香，丰饶神也好开心。从此以后，莎莎和爸爸一起照顾这片花海，永远开开心心的生活在一起。
Origami tulip. We can plant it in that one place. There's a nice section. Between all the depressing stuff, you know. I think I'm done on this apartment. Huh. Still missing too. Well, you know, I can't... Oh. Oh. Third school dean. On the issue of my child Mei Shin's frequent non-attendance, I reiterate that my intention is not to disrupt the school and trip arrangements. As your contest date nears, we have to step up the amount of training she is receiving. I've no doubt you've witnessed her exceptional talent charm on TV. These attributes must probably be cultivated and developed. There's that word. Cultivation. Every single minute of training is crucial to her growth. Her health and mental well-being is also of great importance. The cold front comes in along the shore around this time of year. Mei Shin is prone to illness and will not risk any setbacks to her competitive readiness. I'm positive you will want to see that happen. Plus, as I said before, I will have to withdraw her attendance from this trip. Rest assured, I will arrange a separate educational outing at another time. I'm confident there are comparable trips we can go that will be both instructive and fun for her. Never let the daughter just be a daughter at some point. There it is. So in a way, like, since both of their lives kind of failed, like, he was a failed scriptwriter, and she kind of gave up her formal life, and like I said, it's not fully embellished yet, but I feel like there's supposed to be something where she's probably somewhat obsessed with her former fame in life. Because here's the thing was, so the husband's probably spending the most, but she's maybe not so innocent herself. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. The father might be more guilty for the situation because he wouldn't get another job. Friday's signs tip to Shin looks calm. Melancholy is precursor to anxiety, sudden changes in the living environment's getting exacerbated condition.